Hey guys, what is up? Judo Sloth here and welcome back to the channel for today's Clash of Clans video. This one is sponsored by Amazon. We have been slowly working through the Town Hall 13 Let's Play. I say slowly, we've accelerated through it pretty quickly guys, testing out a lot of the troops, which did get an upgrade for Town Hall 13. We tested out the E-Drags at level 4, and a couple of days ago we tested the Dragons, which are now pretty unstoppable at level 8. But one of you guys commented on that video, why don't you merge them together? Attack with the Dragons and the E-Drags in one strategy. To which I replied, dude, that will never work. They'll just be fighting against each other. I mean, look at the image. They're even facing each other, just ready to fight. The regular dragons, I think, will take out the buildings too quick and the E-Drags won't even get a chain off. But it was a pretty cool idea. And I like taking your guys' comments and putting them into videos. We're here to have fun. We like to teach you a thing or two, but we like to bring you the entertainment as well. So if you want to see daily Clash of Clans videos like that, be sure to subscribe and be sure to turn on that notification bell so you don't miss out. So before we get into the first attack, because this one is sponsored by Amazon and because they've helped sponsor a bunch of videos, we're going to be purchasing another one of the packs because of that. Now, Dark Knowledge is the one we're going to get. Not because it holds the best value. Empower House is 6 times value, but I think I can get better use from a Book of Heroes and 55k Dark to try and get the Royal Champion upgraded. She's level 18. I think we will be able to get her to level 19 before the end of the episode. And can we get a like on the video for Clash of Clans giving us some free deals? We actually got a free Book of Heroes. I was shocked. I was live streaming at the time and completely shocked that it was a Book of Heroes. We knew we were getting daily deals, but man, I don't think any of us expected that. So let's go ahead, let's purchase the Dark Knowledge pack. You're all set. Honestly, I can't stop laughing at that. Ever since I seen Beaker talking about that in his video, I laugh at it every time. Just because I mean, sometimes you can purchase a pack that's like $99 or pounds, and it just says, yep, you're all set. It doesn't even say thank you or anything, or enjoy, or clash on, just, you're all set. I think it's hilarious. But guys, how much Dark Elixir do we need? You know what, we might even be able to do this right here and now. I think we have some in the treasury. Yes, we do. How close are we going to be? That is 14k Dark. And not in there, in the season challenge, we got a Rune of Dark Elixir. Oh, we got 15 Dark. I knew it. I knew we were going to be pretty close, guys. So if we collect that, Royal Champion, let's go ahead and get the Royal Champion to level 19. Tomorrow, guys, be sure to tune back in because I think, I don't want to say for sure, but I think we'll probably be upgrading the new hero to the maximum level 20. Let's go ahead and use that Book of Heroes maximum level. Now, right now is the time to be using a Rune of Dark Elixir when you've got next to nothing. But I think we should bring a separate video getting the Royal Champion to level 20. Maybe doing another Royal Champion walk. You guys loved that with a bunch of healers. How long have we got? 2 minutes. 2 minutes. After this attack, we will know exactly what we are getting for free. So I was searching, I found this base, and I want to drop trophies anyway. Do you guys think it's a troll? Does he have Tesla in between here? I think I want to just take the Dark anyway. If a Tesla pops, or if the Expo locks onto my Queen, I will be sure to just pop that ability. There we go. Let's just pop it, get what we can get, and then get out of there. Because the Queen, she should be, you know, back to full health after this anyways. Let's let the archers take a little bit of damage and get 1 extra storage out of that. Pretty cool for next to nothing. So I did go ahead, I dropped a few trophies. The last one though was pretty cool because you don't always see a bunch of storages right to the outside of the base. It's kind of similar in this one, but I think I want to try and take all of it. 800,000, it's not that upgraded. We've got an air defense, which I guess he's trying. He's upgrading an air defense, he's upgrading a multi. I don't know. Let's just throw the troops in. I don't think we have to think about this too much, guys. Let's put the king on one side, queen on the other. We'll throw the rest of the troops in, and we should probably come in. You know what? Do you think we can wipe out the air defense at the bottom here with the royal champion and then come in behind the sweeper from the top? Let's give that a shot. I'm kind of hoping the royal champion can ping through all of these air defense. I think it will do, because once it takes this one, we use the ability. There it goes. I can't stop laughing every time I see that ability go off. It is epic. And the automatic abilities just make it even better. So why don't we use one dragon on either side just to help with funneling, if nothing else, guys. But what we want to focus on is the dragons as they come through this base. I want to see them crush. So let's use... Do we even need the stone slammer? I think let's try and hold on to our clan castle troops. Because if ever you can do that, it's always... I mean, kind of good that you don't have to request troops again. Let's spread the drags. Let's spread the E-drags. Let's get the Grand Warden in there. Let's just get the Slammer in. My clanmates don't mind. They don't mind. So, what we will be looking at here, guys, let's just get a couple of rage spells in. Can the E-drags even get a chain off? Nope. 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 They still didn't do anything. So they haven't actually been able to do anything as of yet, because the regular dragons are just taking over, which is good. I mean, that's good, guys. Let's freeze the town hall. Grand Warden's ability. Keep an eye on these E-drags. Nope. They did get a shot off. Very sneaky, but they just about managed to do it. Still nothing. Have they got a shot off? I haven't seen the entire thing. I've been zoomed in, haven't been watching all of the E-drags. Yes, I know these E-drags by themselves have. Have the E-drags at the top even got a shot? I don't think they have. I'd be curious. I want to look back, or you guys can look back and let me know in the comments. Do you think it's a good idea? I don't think it's a good idea, like I said, but I thought it would be kind of funny. Maybe we can set this up a little bit differently. Do they get a shot? They probably get a shot on this. Look at them surround the town hall, getting the 100%. But what is it going to be? I said what free item would it be in the trader? It might not even be free. How do they top a Book of Heroes? Oh, training potion. I'm guessing that's not it. I'm guessing that's not it. 25 gems. I'll still purchase it. It's a free shovel of obstacles. Yes. Now you have to purchase them with gems. I know you get them in the clan games, but you often have to buy them in bundles. So let's quickly go ahead and collect that. And that's pretty nice. I'm going to buy the training potion as well. I always tend to buy that training potion. It's just good value for gems when you're boosting troops. Now the reason that the shovel of obstacles is good here is that I've started rearranging my base. Let's go ahead and do this. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's right. I'm using a lot of shovel of obstacles here, guys, for literally just a couple of movements, so I want to make sure I get this right. But I am stacking all of my obstacles from the order that I got them. If you don't know, you can only have a certain amount of obstacles on your base. And after that, no regular obstacles will spawn. Which means you miss out on... there's one more in order to move, and then we can get the dragon statue. I want the dragon statue up to the top of the base. So that's the idea. I want the dragon statue at the top, then I'm going to have all of the limited edition obstacles, because I want to make sure I'm getting some free gems as well. For the longest time, I've had too many limited edition obstacles. I don't get regular obstacles, and because of that, I don't get any free gems. So let's get out there. Let's see what we can do with the dragons and the E-dragons. But before we get into the next attack, let's have a quick word from our sponsor. Right now, there are exclusive Amazon offers within Clash of Clans. You can have access to these bundles to help you upgrade your base, so long as you have downloaded Clash of Clans via the Amazon App Store, whether that be your Amazon Fire device or the Amazon App Store for Android device. But why not take it a step further? Why not save up to 20% with Amazon coins? What are Amazon coins, you ask? There's a link in the description for you to click, and you can purchase digital currency to use on apps, games, or even in-app purchases such as gems within Clash of Clans, so long as you have downloaded Clash of Clans via the Amazon App Store. The other amazing thing about Amazon coins is that they are bringing us a Clash of Clans documentary. It is premiering today, guys, featuring many people from the community, including myself. So be sure to check the other link in the description to check out the Amazon streaming IRL episode. Now, these bases are normally horrible for dragons, especially when you have 3 single target infernos. They're okay for Dragbat, but they are horrible for dragons. But why don't we see if we can actually get this to work? Imagine if we could actually get this base down using the dragons. It would be pretty cool, right? Why don't we come in, see whether we can get the single target inferno on one of these, and then move forward. Do we use a rage here with the stone slammer? Let's see where it goes. If it goes up to the eagle, it does. I think we use a rage on the loons. Try and get that eagle down. Try and get the air defense down. That will be huge moving forward. Then I think we use the royal champion to... I kind of wanted the royal champion to go to the single target inferno. Let's freeze it. Come on, go to the single. Yes, it does. We've used the king. I popped the ability early because I wanted the royal champion to go to the single. And actually, that's worked out pretty nicely. She should get the air sweeper there as well. Can use the ability and see where she gets. Oh, that's pretty nice. Help the king. Okay, okay. Now what we can do is use... This is going to be tough. This is going to be tough. But why don't we use the queen here to try and set up the funnel a little bit? Once she's started to do that, we can kind of swing all of the dragons into the air defense. Let's use one dragon here to create the funnel. We can't really use the E-drag, although we could have, actually, guys. We could have, and we probably should have. Let's now use the drags. Let's use the E-drags. Let's use the Grand Warden. Let's get the rage in. Saving onto that freeze for the moment, but actually we might not need it. I'm going to use it just in case. Just in case. Let's use a rage onto the E-drag there to try and chain through all of them buildings. We've got 2 rage spells. I'm going to use one here to try and get the air defense. If we can get that air defense, we might be into a winner. We got it. We got it, guys. Moving into the center. I kind of need the rage. I'm going to use it. I'm going to use it. I wanted to save it for the air defense on the back end, but I just think we need to save it. Let's use the Grand Warden's ability as long as possible. We can save onto it. If we had that rage spell, we might have got to this air defense on the back end, but I'm not sure that we have enough firepower. It worked okay, but honestly, I just don't prefer this as a strategy versus anything else. Look at this. We're going to surround it from either side. It's pretty good that we have the 2 E-drags either side, one to the left, one to the right, kind of closing around this base because we do have a lot of chain value, but it's too little too late. We just don't have the firepower through the middle. This is a horrible base to use the drags with anyway. I just kind of felt like having the challenge, guys. That poison should have been used onto the skelly spells somewhere, or the air skellies, sorry. We should have used that, but 86%. Not the worst strategy in the world. It certainly works. You can certainly have some fun with it. And with regards to the shovel of obstacles, guys, I'm pretty sure, did we get one in this reward section of the season challenges? I'm pretty sure we did. And I wouldn't have... There it is. Did we get another one? No, just the one. But one is all we need. In order to come up here, move the Christmas tree. Now, I know you guys are probably sitting there thinking, Judo, what are you doing moving all of them, buddy, with the shovel of obstacles? But I just want the base to look kind of cool, and we're going to get more shovel of obstacles from clan games, season challenge, all of that good stuff. I think it's worth it to use a bunch of them now just to get it set up right, and then we can fix it from there. But let's come back for the next attack. So from a base that was horrible for the dragons to this one, we now have a little bit more of an opportunity against Andy because we have multi-target inferno towers, much better for the dragons. But how do we go about this? We've got the sweeper pointing to the town hall, not ideal. We've been using the stone slammer, haven't we? But I'm thinking like we change it up. Why don't we change it up for this one? Let's use the king here. Why don't we use the wall wrecker? I was debating using the siege barracks, but actually wall wrecker seems pretty good. King will duck around the outside of the base. We get the air defense and we'll get the multi-inferno. We actually have troops coming out of the clan castle, so let's use that poison. Do we rage or do we just wait? I think we just wait because we're going to clear that area anyway. I don't think we have to worry about raging that. And why don't we use the queen to set up the funnel here, followed by the royal champion to try and take down the multi in the air defense. So we've cleared this bottom section very nicely. Queen and royal champion are doing a nice job up here. We could really do with like a baby dragon. A baby dragon would be good. Come on, get the air defense. Yes. And the multi. That's good. Can we get the cannon? Can we get the expo? Can I just keep shouting out defenses and we can take them down? This is awesome. That is pretty nice, guys. That is pretty nice. Okay, let's go with one dragon here. Typical, there's a Tesla. Typical, there's a Tesla farm. Okay. Okay, I get it. I get it. Okay, well, we need the funnel created there, which we kind of have done, which is cool. Now let's use the rest of the drags, followed by... I don't know why I consistently put the E-drags behind the drags. Maybe for the next attack we should actually put the E-drags in first. So we need to freeze the sweeper and the eagle. Oh, we missed the sweeper. Not ideal. Let's rage here and rage here, and let's freeze again. Grand Warden is stuck well away from the town hall, and I'm not sure the E-drag is going to make it through there. Go on, buddy. Oh, he did. What an absolute beast. He might have just saved us the raid. Let's rage the E-drags. If the Grand Warden would get in range of the E-dragon... He didn't. It went down. What is this Grand Warden doing? I really wanted it in range of that E-drag. We could have pressed the ability. We could have probably protected that E-drag and got just so much better value. So... we've got the rage down. E-drag... If it chains the air defense, which it does, we might be in with a shot because we've got a regular... Look at that E-drag. Under rage, it just stormed that area. What looked like it could have been a difficult end, the E-drag smashed it. And unfortunately, we just haven't got the firepower to get through this. I mean, we've got the firepower. We don't have the cleanup to get through this, which is really unfortunate. Did I do what I normally do and sit around for 10 seconds before we put any troops in? Can you guys remember? I think I probably did. And you'll be surprised how often in multiplayer I time fail from doing that. Why don't we switch out a couple of loons? Maybe take some sort of cleanup and let's see if we can finally get a 3-star with this. Can we get it done? It's an okay strategy, but it's definitely not as good as one or the other in my opinion. So this base is a little bit weird. It does have the scatter shot, but definitely someone that has upgraded a little bit early. A multi-inferno right at the top of the base and one in the center and a single at the bottom. Now the single, like I said, is what you need to focus on with dragons. We've got a sweeper to the left. I can't see the other one. We need to try and create a little bit of pathing here. So I think why don't we go with that wall wrecker again, because that worked out reasonably well. We'll use the king to try and funnel a little bit. Why don't we can get a couple of loons here, maybe 2 here. Let's just see how that goes. King is actually going to walk on us, which is not ideal. Let's go with the queen. She will get into the base. At least the king has funneled a little bit here. Balloons come out. Oh, they are getting wrecked. Let's freeze this. That was painful. That was painful, guys. But we've got a nice little funnel created to the bottom of the base. Queen's ability will be used. We get through... Oh, next to nothing. She went down. Okay. Now what I would like to do is try and funnel with a couple of loons and the Royal Champion to this side so we can get the main pack of drags in through the middle with the E-Drags, with the Loon, and with the Grand Warden. Let's use that. Royal Champion's ability did get the air defense. Let's rage now at the bottom here. Then we can freeze as soon as the single locks on. There we go. Freeze will get down. The single inferno. Can't even speak right now, guys. Let's use another rage as we come through. Once we get that town hall activated and we get to it, that's when we've got to press that Grand Warden's ability. Come on, Grand Warden, get yourself ready. There we go, let's press it. Let's rage again as the E-Drags come through. They're starting to split a little bit here, but it's not the end of the world. Let's rage again as they come through. We've just got to keep on top of the rages for the E-Drags to come through the base. Not looking too bad, but we've got to keep them going through towards the air defense. Oh, it's going to be close, guys. Come on, rage through that. Rage through that. Let's use another rage. Let's get them through. They need to get to that air defense and fast. We've got 1 minute, and as long as they chain through that, which they did, then we should be good to go, and they will get through them final defenses as well. Wow. A lot of skellies coming out. Do we even... Yeah, let's use the... the E-Drag... lightning took them down. That was pretty epic. I wasted a poison because of that. But anyways, it was cool to see it. I kind of wish I didn't use the poison so that we could have seen it afterwards. Go check that out again, guys. That was cool. Lightning spell from the E-Drag taking down the skellies. Now, that is going to be the last attack for the video. I think for tomorrow, guys, we will be upgrading the Royal Champion to maximum level. So look forward to that. What do you think about the E-Drags and the Drags? I didn't think it was going to work. We've had a bit of fun using them, but I don't necessarily think it was the best strategy in the world. I would recommend sticking to one or the other. But if you do want to see the Town Hall 13 Let's Play, I've linked to the playlist on your screen. Go check it out, guys. You will enjoy it. Yesterday we used the miners, but that wraps it up for this one. Until next time, we will see you tomorrow.